Hey, what's up, guys? Charles Dove here today, and I want to show you how I was able to save my construction client 3 hours every single day of their workday. Now, this is a commercial client. This is a client who works with companies like BP or Sunoco. So you're talking about 3 hours every single day. If your hourly rate is $200 an hour for consultation to even sit down with a client, you're talking about saving $600 a day times 30. You could do the math on that. That's a significant amount. And this process, this flow, is set up to basically take a voice message and create an estimate automatically for you that's placed into your Google Drive folder for you. So all you have to do on a job site is simply say, hey, Jarvis, I'm here on a job site. I'm looking to do a job for BP. It is on 27th and Broad. Um, we're, we're trying to do a new metal roof for them. It's X, Y, and Z. The scope of work includes X, Y, and Z. The total estimate is X, and what's not included in the contract is yada yada yada. And you could also mention the date, so it automatically fills it out. So then it would create the estimate for the client or for the construction company owner. This can be used in a variety of spaces. Just replace construction estimate with whatever type of estimate or idea or whatever business you're running. So the workflow is pretty simple. And then I'm going to show you how I use it really simply on my phone. So I'm going to go through each node fairly quick, pause if you'd like. So connect the credentials to a Telegram account. It's going to take the input and arrange it a certain way. It's going to create and get the voice file. It's going to listen. So it's going to have the file ID. You got to put in the credentials, all that good stuff. A conditional, whether it's a voice message or not, or text. If it's voice, it's going to go this way. And speech to text is fairly simple. I'm going to open this in case I didn't already, so you guys can see. The AI agent, the instructions are pretty simple as well. Pause if you'd like. Okay. All right. I actually have it auto-calculating the tax based off of New Jersey tax. So all you got to do is mention the total estimate here. Okay, GPT-4 Mini, Simple Memory. If you guys have seen some of my other content, Simple Memory is just something you'd use to retain information for the AI to use. Nothing too complicated at all. I'm no rocket scientist. This is to output the information properly to the next node. This code is going to format that response, and then I have it merging that information. And then also here, this is how it duplicates the template so that it automatically creates the formatted output to be put into the proper folder. So you can, at the end of the workday, after going to multiple job sites, just look at the estimates that were created while you were on the go. You told Jarvis to do all these estimates. They're already put away for you. Most of the work is done. All you need to do is actually make sure that it's clean, it's tight, then you can send them out to your clients. The client would send them to their prospects or their clients like BP or Sunoco. So simple HTTP request post. You want to, if you guys have any questions on this, more than welcome to comment. But you'd connect it through the right credentials. I have the title formatted correctly so it creates the right title on the duplicate template. Merge the information, take the fields. I'm going to show you an execution so we can see how that actually ends up looking. This might be better. So the information would come in as such right here. Here's the output, all the data. And then here, it merges the information, sends it, and puts it in a format like this. So then what will end up happening is it will go all the way through, send the right information as such, right? And then it will update a document. So it'll update the document that it just created. And I have it situated so that it will automatically know the fields to replace. Step one replacement. It'll go to the document that it created and it'll say step one replacement, and it'll replace it with the right fields that are fit for this. And I didn't include the information here, so it left them blank. But I will show you guys how it works here in a sec. Okay, so it updates and it sends a message back to the user using it. Estimate complete. View your estimate here. So as you can see here on this side, it is just the folder where it's going to drop the duplicates with the updated information. And I'm going to go through here and do an audio on my phone. You guys will see it update here on the Telegram chat, but I'm going to do it off my phone so it doesn't mess with the microphone. All right. Hey Jarvis, I'd like to create a estimate. It is September 1st, 2025, for the client Johnson and Johnson on 24th Street in Brooklyn, and we're going to be doing a Hold on one second. All right. So sorry about that. Somebody called me. I'd like to create a job estimate. It is September 1st, 2025 for Johnson and Johnson on Brooklyn Ave in Brooklyn, and it is for a bathroom remodeling we're doing, and we are to measure and to get an idea of the space limitations in the bathroom. We're pretty much going to have to design everything as well. So we're designing the bathroom, we're measuring things out, we're going to have to pick the right materials, and we're also going to have to remove all the old materials and dispose of all that ourselves. That is pretty much so. The scope of work is removing everything, adding all the new materials, ordering the materials, measuring the space out, designing everything. The total estimate is about 47,000 because we're doing 5 bathrooms. And what's not included in the contract, or what's not in the contract, is we're not warranting anything. We're not doing the roof that they wanted. We're not going to be doing the kitchen they wanted, or the office remodel. That is going to be in another contract. So yeah, let's create that estimate. So I'm actually going to let it go full time. I'm not going to pause it so we can see how long this takes. And we're going to see it's running now. All right. Let's let it process. 8, 9, 10. It's not going to take too long at all. All right. So let's let this wrap up. Better turn on that do not disturb as well. Okay, so it just sent it back. I'm letting it finish because it's still got to update. Okay, estimate Johnson and Johnson bathroom remodeling. Let's open our estimate. If we click that, it's going to take us, to this anyways. So we're going to open it. All right, Johnson and Johnson, Brooklyn Ave in Brooklyn, Johnson and Johnson. We're pleased to submit a proposal to remodeling 5 bathrooms, including measuring space, yada yada. Scope of work, total estimate, what's not included in contract. So everything was created, and all my client had to do was send a simple message to Telegram to create this whole flow of things in process, right? And that could be done to automate a lot of different responses. Automate a notice to the front desk to let them know that this is in play now, and set them up to follow X, Y, and Z procedures for what's coming next in the client's flow, whatever their process is. So I thought this was really cool. I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you guys would like this template, just reach out to me personally. I didn't create a custom template for it. But yeah, this is how I save my construction client 3 hours a day on the work site. All right, guys, have a blessed day. Enjoy your Labor Day and have a great week ahead. Bye now.